Once it snowed in Las Vegas, but it wasn't snow, it was death. And whoever went out alone didn't come back, like something was waiting outside that you just couldn't face on your own. Sometimes coming to this country feels the same. Cold, isolated, hostile, like the world is telling you you're on your own, like you're not welcome. But just like in that story, you don't survive alone. The suit that saves you isn't made of lead, it's made of community. When you come together, when you find someone else who also came from far away, everything changes. Community is the warmth, is the map, is the resistance. In Las Vegas, we're writing our own story too, not with science fiction, but with real effort. People who came with just enough and bet it all. And if this city were a survival story, each neighborhood would be a shelter with its own special power. In East Las Vegas, the spirit is resilience. No one gives up, and there's always a hot meal for someone who shows up cold. In North Las Vegas, the land is wide and strong, perfect for building shelters and workshops. Summerlin would be the command center, organized, well-resourced, and strategic. Henderson, with its parks and slower pace, would be the resting camp, where you recharge to keep going. And Southwest Las Vegas, growing and full of diversity, would be the meeting point, where ideas cross and alliances are born. And like in every catastrophe story, yes, new things get built, but the old stuff saves you. Because when everything fails, when the power goes out, the network crashes, or the system freezes, the things that keep working are the ones built with time and character. The ones that don't need updates, passwords, or a YouTube tutorial to turn on. At events like Cars and Coffee, where cars that have survived more than one storm keep rolling like champions, you find more than engines. You find cleverness, mechanical survival, and a community that puts heart into steel. These are machines that won't leave you stranded in the storm, because they were built in a time when things got fixed, not replaced. And if you need parts, stories, or tools that don't come with a chip or a digital manual, Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, yes, the one from Pawn Stars, holds more real-world survival than many brand new buildings with shiny facades. You're not just buying stuff there, you're connecting with decades of experience, captured in a watch, a radio, an old map that still knows how to guide you without batteries. Manual tools, analog watches, compasses, radios that don't rely on Wi-Fi, cars without sensors that you fix with a wrench, all that suddenly makes sense again. Because when the world shuts down, the old stuff powers up. Because progress isn't always digital. Sometimes resistance is vintage. Sometimes salvation comes on cassette tape, in a paper map, or under a carburetor. You are not alone. And if you're new, or if you still feel like you haven't found your place, find your community. Because here, you don't survive alone. You move forward as a group. Hit like, subscribe, and share this with that friend who feels like they're fighting the world alone. Let them know they've got a team here. See you in Vegas.